This is how I feel. I'm saying this is my opinion. I feel that the current administration wants us always to have a water crisis and wants us to always have a forestry issue where it's burning, because if you have those two issues, then they can push their own agenda.
We want to start tonight in Stanislaus County, where hundreds of homeowners are now at risk of losing their water supply.
What?
Yeah, so the area we're talking about is Diablo Grande. It's a small community in Stanislaus County, just a few miles down the road from Patterson.
Now, this issue comes as Kern County Water Agency says Western Hills Water District owes them millions of dollars.
Yeah, Hunter and Marley, roughly 1,300 people live inside of this community, and all of them are at risk of losing their water come June 30th.
This has been going on for quite a few years.
Diablo Grande resident Tom Murphy moved into his house back in 2008.
Water's been a problem since 2008.
What?
They got it resolved in 2010, I believe, and then since then it's been okay, but now we're looking at the shortage from the supplier.
Now he and over 600 other homes are at risk of losing access to water.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
So for everybody out there, I was running for sheriff for 22. I had all intentions.
Oh, I meant like District 22.
No, I know. I mean,
Okay,
so for 2022. And I was in, I'm sure a lot of you saw me in Christmas parades. We'd done some fundraising. We sold a lot of T-shirts and flags and stuff like that. People were just donating, like, what do I got to get a flag and a shirt, and it was going full steam. And then I was actually visited by some people in Washington D.C. asking me to run for Congress. So then I'm being asked by others, really seriously think about the assembly race. Redistricting happened. Heath Flora got sent up north. Adam Gray got pushed south, and they made this new Assembly District 22. And for those that don't know, it includes Modesto, Ceres, Turlock. It goes down into Merced County, picks up Hillmar, and then it goes as far east as Denair. And then in Merced County, it picks up Belico and Snelling, far east. And then as far as going west in Stanislaus, it's the Stanislaus County line. So you got like Diablo Grande, but you also have Patterson, Wesley, Crow's Landing, down to Newman, and then you drop down into Merced County and you pick up Gustine and Stevenson as well.
All right. So what's your number one thing you want to focus on when you go up to Sacramento?
So my number one thing is going to be the laws. Obviously, that's where my expertise is. That's where my experience is. I've seen how these laws, although maybe good intentions up in Sacramento for them, put into practice, have not been helping any of us. I've watched businesses crumble. I've watched criminals walk, and they laugh. They know it.
Did you see what happened at Sephora store over the weekend up in?
I did not.
Yeah, the same thing. People in there just loading up trash bags with all the Sephora stuff and walking out.
Not even running anymore.
Nope.
No. I'm learning more and more about this state and what we have and what we're not doing. And it makes you wonder why certain things aren't put in place. And I want to help with those.
Yeah. When I'm talking water, I'm talking about storage, because this is how I feel. I'm saying this is my opinion. I feel that the current administration wants us always to have a water crisis and wants us to always have a forestry issue where it's burning, because if you have those two issues, then they can push their own agenda. That's just my opinion, because we have things in place to go ahead and build water storage that's been there since 2019 that has not started, and different groups have started. I think that's what a lot of people are focusing on when they're talking about water, because we had a huge rainfall during December that could have got us through all this. But now we're in all of a sudden, oh my gosh, we're going to have to cut back, and you have to reduce by 15 or 12 or 15%. If you don't, then I'm going to be real meanie. That's the governor, by the way. I can't say what I really want to say.